What's up, dude?
Sorry.
Yeah, this is weird, man. We're doing bushwhacker and we can like see each other.
Yeah, we totally can't see each other when we're doing bushwhacker normally.
Oh yeah, I guess we do record it on Zoom and then yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah.
I guess I shouldn't have, let out that trade secret
Oh.
of the Big Moter Small
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. But you guys can see us. I'm wearing a Ron Hornaday shirt.
Yeah. Unfortunately for y'all, you can see us. So we
apologize.
apologize.
The reason you can see us is Bushwhacker is back. We took a couple weeks off of Bushwhacker mainly because it was just hard. Not Bristol. What was it? Talladega. We had no service whatsoever in order to do it, and plus it was just the Xfinity race. We just added in, and then Dover. What were we doing? We were at the Outlaws at Bristol. And so that's when we kind of came to the conclusion that maybe we'll just do Bushwhacker when Trucks and Xfinity both run that weekend, and if it's just one or the other, we'll talk about it in the normal Big Moter Small Blade pod. In the big pod. Yeah.
What was it at Talladega? Big Bill.
Big Bill's garage.
Big Bill garage.
Yeah. Talladega, Noah Gragson won. And Josh Berry won at Dover and Xfinity. We didn't miss a truck race, surprisingly. And JRM is kicking ass right now. We'll talk about that here in a second. And I apologize that it is a Wednesday and Bushwhacker's going up, but it's okay because you're going to see a buddy. Huh?
It's Wednesday right now.
Yep, it is.
Well, no,
I apologize. It's Thursday, and Xfinity and truck pods are just going up now. Nearly a week removed, but it's okay. You get a Buddy Pulley Safari. That's our sorry gift to you that this is taking so long. We will get back on track, and you will get another Bushwhacker here in like 4 days because of the Xfinity. And
what we're gonna do in a few weeks for Charlotte, I don't know.
Oh yeah, you guys might be fucked.
Well, I guess we will.
I don't know what we're doing for this. Yeah. That's true. That is true. We will have Wi-Fi. I would imagine David has Wi-Fi at his house.
Don't give out David's address like you give out yours.
I never did that.
Allegedly.
I mean, I don't know what we're doing for the 600 pod, to be honest with you. We'll figure it out.
I guess we'll just watch as much of it as we can and try our best.
Yeah. Before we get into, I want to talk about Xfinity truck throwbacks. Before we do that, tentatively we have a guest for this week's Big Moter Small Blade Big Pod. Tentatively we have a guest or two for that, but I can confirm that for the All-Star race in 2 weeks, Left Turn Colt will be joining the podcast for the Texas All-Star race. So that'll be fun.
All of
Cody. To be determined, but at least Cody, Dalton, and probably one or two of the other guys are going to join us. But that'll be fun. That'll be a good time. Those guys are cool. Go give them a follow and a sub. They've shot us out a couple times. Appreciate that. Met them at Bristol and gonna do some clap ratings. And then I guess throwbacks for Xfinity and truck. I want to talk about that because they had some bangers. They also had some not so good bangers. Seth, you start out. You have one in mind.
I wanted to mention Lawless Allen's Jeff Gordon 2007
hell of a name
Coke 600 throwback. Yeah, a hell of a name and a hell of a shitty one to throw back to. The car is cool, I guess, but it ran 40 laps or whatever.
Dude, funny story about that. Okay, so first of all, it looked good. It looked like the car. It was a good throwback.
Yeah, number could have been better, but yeah.
Yeah. But I watched that car flying through the air in front of me at that race. Yeah. I was sitting right. He literally, and this happened. That's funny. This happened twice with Jeff Gordon. He hit the wall in the 2007 Coke 600 directly in front of me, and we got radiator fluid splashed at us.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know if it was radiator fluid, water, whatever.
Yeah.
The same thing happened in the 2009 All-Star race. He hit directly in front of us, and that like wild shit.
That is funny.
But yeah, weird. I mean, I guess Lawless. Maybe that was like Lawless's favorite paint scheme or some shit. I don't know.
I guess, man.
Or
I kind of wish somebody would throw back to the like the Nicorette car or something like that. I remember loving that car growing
up.
That
car had great memories. The only time I recall the Nicorette car running was when he about killed himself at Vegas that one time.
Well, fuck it. If we're doing the Coke 600 from 07, we can do Las Vegas 08.
Yeah, I guess at least he was running good until
let's do the 2012 Bud shootout while we're at it. Fuck it.
Yeah. Another race I was at.
Yeah.
Oh man. The 33, I think it was Rayoon Brothers truck. They did a throwback to Dale Earnhardt's Good Ranch car. It was number 33 car. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. So with simple paint schemes like that, it's hard to get it right.
You have to have like the signature things on it, and usually you can't put those on there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, I kind of don't like someone throwing back to that car just for I don't know. I feel like
Jeffrey did it. Nobody had a problem with it.
Jeffrey, yeah, but that's Jeffrey Earnhardt. That's his grandson. It'd be okay if like a Austin Dillon or even a Tyler Reddick, an RCR car did it, or like an Earnhardt did it, or like a Junior Motorsports car did it. And then maybe this is just me, and maybe I'm kind of being over sheltering of that paint scheme, but just for the simple fact that the history and the everything with that paint scheme, I don't really like seeing it on a backmarker truck.
Well, I mean, like Petty's done Adam Petty throwbacks. It'd be along the same lines if somebody did like a Fireball Roberts throwback or something like that.
It's not. It's not the same. It is nowhere near the same. And I'm not even saying it just because of, obviously he died driving that paint scheme, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you should. We really need to not like put like stipulations on throwbacks because it is just for the fun of it. But I don't know. I think that it didn't look that great. And if you're gonna do that car, you got to make it look great.
Yeah,
that was kind of my main thing.
That's fair.
Yeah,
but I think that car's too iconic to kind of gatekeep it. Which I don't think that's what you're doing. But
yeah. Carsonovar had a good one, a little bit recent, but Travis Pastrana Boost Mobile throwback, that one was good. The detail on that, they had like all the little patterns and shit. They had like vote for Pedro.
Yeah, I heard
in there. Like that was awesome. That was an awesome throwback. And him and Travis had like a bet where if they had like if he won, someone had to get a tattoo, or if he wrecked, someone had to get a tattoo or something like that.
Speaking of tattoos, I think we're due here in a little bit.
Oh yeah. We have reached and eclipsed the 100 subscriber mark.
Darlington to Darlington, just like we drew it up.
Just like we drew it up, man. All it took was the beard to go away. Now we got the porn stash, and look at that. We're winning all over.
I bet once that goes away, we'll jump up to like 6 million. That's how it's gonna work, buddy.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, 6 million people are gonna watch us stupid fuckers talk about NASCAR.
If 6 million people are watching us, we better be calling the damn races at that point.
We could probably set up a camera in the fucking booth and live stream the races, and NASCAR would be like, that's fine. That's more viewership than we're used to.
I mean, honestly, I think NASCAR only has like 800,000 subscribers
on YouTube. Damn.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, I think if we had 6 million viewers, I think we should be calling the races.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think
we'll invite Dale Jr. in, but that's
100%. Yeah. Mike Joy, Dale Jr. Yeah. Come on in.
No, forget Mike Joy. I'm doing play-by-play. Tyler said I have a good voiceover voice, so we're gonna go with it.
Fuck you. Tyler is just being nice.
Well, I'm gonna pretend it's the truth. So
yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think of some of the other throwbacks in trucks. Haley Deegan did a good one. She did the Matador.
Yeah, that was cool.
I saw that. I saw the Matador run in 2003 at Rockingham.
In your 20s?
With Brian Newman. When I was, not 20, when I was like 6. Well, I saw it qualify. Dude, I feel like I'm forgetting someone who had a good some truck throwbacks.
Didn't somebody do? I feel like I saw a Kevin Harvick throwback in there somewhere, but
oh no, it was the damn Ron Hornaday VFW truck.
Yeah,
that was it. That was a really good one. Yeah, I wish they would make that. I would buy it because like I have the somewhere back there is the truck. It was his 09 championship truck. Okay. Oh, and Stewart did a good one. I know I just talked about how I can't remember. Was it a?
I thought Ron's 09 championship truck was the Longhorn truck.
He clinched the title in the VFW truck at Phoenix.
Okay.
Yeah, Harvick was actually won the race, and he was driving the number 4 Longhorn truck.
Okay.
Yeah. What did Stuart Friesen throw back to? I feel like it was like a dirt car. And that translated well. And we were just talking about this the other day in the Big Pod, how some of these things didn't translate well, but this one did. It was really good. I don't know. We'll talk about Xfinity throwbacks when we get to the Xfinity race, I guess. Getting into the actual truck race. It was Friday night. I have come to the conclusion that trucks do not need to run standalone races on Friday nights.
I think it depends on the track and maybe the weekend schedule. But
yeah, I think
I don't necessarily hate it.
Well, so my thing is, if you look at it, it looked like a race during COVID. It looked like nobody was there.
Truck races normally look like that.
Yeah, but I feel like if you paired it with if you had an Xfinity and truck doubleheader, I mean, some tracks do that.
Yeah.
I feel like it would do better. I feel like
Darlington in the fall, they do the truck and cup doubleheader on Sunday. Give the Xfinity.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Which I'm not necessarily a big fan of.
I don't quite get that one. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because Charlotte used to be good, but that was because I feel like it was kind of speed weeks, or not speed weeks. They had the
Charlotte weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was All-Star weekend. That was fine. But now, like I went last year for the Friday night truck race, and also since they'd moved the All-Star race from Charlotte, there's not as many people staying the whole week. That definitely hurt the attendance at the truck race on Friday night. I feel like it would have done better had the Xfinity series run during the day Saturday and truck run Saturday night, and you had the 600 the next day. And I feel like they could have done that here, because I mean, so many of these tracks they go to, most of these tracks they go to, they have lights.
Yeah,
like they could run, an Xfinity day race and a truck night race, or vice versa.
Especially a track like Darlington, where there's like nothing out there. The only thing going on is the race. It's like, maybe try and condense it a little bit. The only reason I can imagine that they don't do this is TV. and I'm sure that's the reason. But
I don't,
because in TV's eyes, well, TV doesn't like Saturday nights because people are doing stuff on Saturday nights. They're busy. It's apparently the worst time slot for pretty much anything is a Saturday night. So they would probably rather have it on Friday night and then have the Xfinity race during the day on Saturday, which is apparently not too bad of a time slot.
well,
I'm not saying I think that
yeah, no, I mean,
that,
yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, and I guess that wouldn't bode well for a truck race being Saturday night because then really people really don't give a shit.
Yeah, I'm curious what like the
even
TV
do it
ratings
like
were
during
for,
the fucking do it during the day.
you could probably squeeze both
Yeah, you
races
could
in during
definitely.
the day.
Well, and this comes to I think the truck races are. I think almost some of these truck races, some of these Xfinity races are too long. And like the truck and Xfinity race were the same length this weekend.
Wait, really?
Yeah, they're both 200 milers.
Oh, geez.
I feel like the Xfinity race was damn near perfect. But
Yeah.
I feel like the truck race is too long a little bit. I feel like the truck race could have been 150 miles and it would have been fine.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like that in a lot of races.
Yeah, and they could have definitely squeezed both of those into one day for sure.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like, yeah, I don't know. And I feel like some of these race tracks that have ARCA doesn't need to be on anything but short tracks nowadays. I mean, they
terrible.
Yeah, I mean, the back half of the truck field doesn't need to be on super speedways. And that's kind of what I was getting into here in a second is like Hailie Deegan, for instance. She is running terrible right now. But I feel like a lot of it's not her, but a lot of it is her. She's got to be able to get out of that mid pack. I feel like Deegan can be okay. I feel like those trucks maybe aren't as great. Or maybe she hadn't found the feel with whoever it is, or maybe whatever. I feel like
they should be getting Stuart Haas assistance, are they not? For her?
Why? Why would they be getting?
I thought she was on that path.
I mean, not officially, no.
Okay, officially or not. I
would imagine
there's some sort of input.
No, I don't think there's. No, I don't. I mean, it is the only Ford truck team. I feel like that there should be a little something extra, but I mean, I don't know really how that works. But like you hear on Door Bumper Clear, and that's kind of where this is coming from. TJ Majors is obviously your spotter, and he talks about all the time how it's like, she's not getting laps because she ends up wrecked because people in the midfield of these truck races drive like a bunch of morons. And that's why you see
that's been a major detriment to the truck series for the past several years now.
It's been an argument for a while that should be doing more due diligence on figuring out who actually needs to be in the truck series and who should have a license to be in the truck series or even Xfinity. I mean, that's why Jesse Awuji's not racing right now. Pretty sure NASCAR told him hey, you go back and run some other races because you're really not really up to snuff, guy. Yeah. But like, yeah, and I feel like Derek Kraus is a good example. He finally got a couple races last year where he wasn't back in the shit. And he had some flashes of, greatness. Well, quote unquote greatness.
A lot better than he was.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, he was in a wreck every week, it seemed like, but a lot of it was he had to race like that because that's how everybody else. And we were talking about this at the Cup race. It's like you almost have to adapt to what the environment is around you. And when you race with a bunch of idiots, sometimes you got to race like an idiot to make it through. And a lot of times you don't, but you're not going to make it through either way because you're going to get caught up in somebody else's mess. So I don't know. That's been tough for her because I feel like that's been the story of her truck career.
Yeah. It's one of those things that, like, we've seen several drivers that are kind of on a path to the Cup Series just kind of skip the truck series. I don't know if
Ty Gibbs.
Yeah, well, Ty Gibbs is a bit of a better driver than Hailie Deegan, but it's something you could maybe think about, just saying, hey, maybe no reason to waste another year or two in the truck series, because nothing good is really coming of it.
Yeah, especially when you're not in, like, I mean, DGR is good, but they're not, when you have a driver like Haley, who maybe got thrown in a little bit early. I feel like putting her in not top tier shit, she's not gonna, it's almost not even worth it to run the trucks.
I don't think you can really make the argument that she got thrown in early. She got thrown in when she was like 18. That's pretty much par for the course for truck series.
Yeah, but she only had yeah, I feel like she could have used maybe another year or so and whatever the fuck ARCA. I mean, she didn't really do fantastic, but yeah, you kind of, it's the same thing. Yeah.
It's the same exact thing with ARCA. It's like, what even is barely the point of being an ARCA? I mean, she wasn't even doing great in that, I don't think.
Well, that's what I was saying. It's like, maybe, you might want to see more out of her there. But I mean, at this point, I mean, she's going to end up getting moved up, I would imagine, just for sponsorship and, publicity. I mean, so maybe she can do a little bit better there.
I mean,
just because the racing's a bit more, not Busch League.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm starting to see exactly what I was worried about out of Haley Deegan, and that's nothing.
Yeah.
Exactly what I was worried about. And I would like for her to be good, but I'm not seeing it.
That's the thing. It's like we're having to determine, what is it, just the environment she's in, or what the deal is. I mean, because I think a lot of people want to see her do good, just because it'd be good for the sport to have a strong female contender. So I don't know what she needs to do. They need to. DGR's proven they can build fast trucks occasionally.
Yeah.
But especially, but you put a guy like Ryan Preece, who has bukus of experience, then he's going to run better. So I don't know. They need to look at something over there.
I think she might need to think about just jumping in any car she can get. And I don't mean that as in any Xfinity car she can get. I mean any car she can get. If
just track time.
Yeah, if somebody says, "Hey, I got a sprint car, you want to go run it this weekend?" Or not this weekend, this midweek, whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking do it.
Even fucking run, or late model or something like that.
Yeah.
Just track time, because she's not getting a ton of it because she's wrecking every damn week. So
and we've seen she did good in like SRX on dirt. She's done good on other things in dirt. So it's some.
And
dirt.
she's proven. She did well in K&N.
Yeah.
Finished top 3 or 5 in points.
Dirt's obviously not the same thing as pavement, but we've seen
track time.
A, track time. B, we've seen a lot of guys come from dirt and run really well in stock cars, because
some of the best
car control.
Yeah.
It teaches you a whole hell of a lot of car control. And obviously she knows that she's run dirt, but it never hurts to get some more.
Exactly.
And that coupled with the need for track time right now.
And I think that's something a lot of these younger kids need to probably be doing, that maybe they aren't doing as well as they are, or maybe they are and just need to get better. I feel like track time in anything is gonna help. I mean, you take, for example, the best driver in the sport right now, Kyle Larson. Obviously, I mean, he's not having a fantastic year, but I mean, he's the defending champion, and look at him. He's running something. I mean, he's running fucking a dirt late model right now. Maybe not right now. It's probably over by now, but I mean, he's running a dirt late model right tonight, tomorrow, and Friday.
Yeah.
So, and he's probably be in a sprint car somewhere. And, William Byron was running a late model race the night before Darlington, and
Alex Bowman, it ran tonight.
Sprint car. Yeah.
At World
at Lincoln. Yeah.
I don't know if he made the feator or not. Probably not. There was 55 cars that entered.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. How about Jacob Allen, man? That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, even Chase Elliott got in sprint cars and midgets and stuff.
Exactly. So. Any sort of track time is almost all. Well, and that's arguably, I mean, you look at Kyle Busch, some of his worst years in Cup have been when he stopped running Xfinity as much.
Yep.
Some guys, it just works better to run races, as many races as they can. Guy like Kevin Harvick, maybe not. He stopped running as many Xfinity races, and he popped off.
Yeah.
So
some guys need to flex that muscle more often than others to keep it fresh.
Yeah. I think that's something like a Derek Kraus is another one. He is shown that given the right circumstances, he can do well. And I feel like that's a guy who maybe needs to go and run some more races. Just get track time. Just learn how to race around guys like that. Even if it's late models, even if it's whatever, just not that he hasn't in the past, but like just track time. Yep. Track time. It can't hurt. End of the day, Jonathan Nemechek. I totally skipped over another point we were going to make. Todd Bodine. Yeah. Another guy who's not getting, maybe Todd Bodine, rookie Todd Bodine, he needs to go get some track time because he's not doing too hot. I mean, I think he did finish top 10 in this truck race, but that was a lot because of attrition. But he spun out. I think he spun out twice. Maybe I'm wrong. I know he spun out in Vegas, and he spun out at least once, Darlington. It's just kind of random. Why is
Onion? Does he run this year?
He ran Vegas. He's running 6 races. He ran Vegas. He ran here. I know he's running Watkins Glen.
I keep forgetting trucks go to Watkins Glen.
Yeah. I can't remember exactly what other races he's running, but like, I'm sitting here wondering why he's doing it. He's running it because he wants 800 NASCAR starts. He's like 6 away or some shit.
Okay, that's fair.
That makes sense. But still, it's just weird.
Yeah.
I mean,
I forgot he was even in, and it was like, oh, and Todd Bodine spun. I'm like, who?
Yeah. He did score his first top 10 in 10 years.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's incredible. That's to quote Kyle Petty. That's incredible.
To also quote Kyle Petty. What the fuck was that?
What the fuck was that? Yeah. So that's interesting. That Halmar Friesen, they need to figure something out. That team is, Stewart's had some good runs this year, but like ever since they switched to Toyota, they've been nowhere for the most part.
They need to switch back to Chevy.
They do, yeah.
Because
obviously they're not getting.
I'm telling you what, them Chevy trucks, boy, there's a good trucks.
Yeah, they had some sort of alliance, I believe, with KBM or something like that. And it's like, well, hell, only one KBM truck's normally running well. Now a couple with Chandler Smith.
Yeah. This is probably the most KBM trucks running well at the same time we've seen in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, they need to, because Stewart was nowhere really the other night, but
yeah,
I don't know. It sucks because Stewart, he's shown he can do really well in trucks. He made the Final Four that one year, and so he figured something out there. Someone else who needs to figure something out, Carson Hocevar. Man, start calling him Carson Hemrick. He's on that path of, I think it's my fault.
Yeah, it's definitely your fault.
Yeah, because every time I start like taking notice to a guy and start pulling for him, a guy who hasn't won yet, they always end up having this luck. Like I started pulling for Hemrick midway through 17, and all of a sudden he popped off. He started running better, but he couldn't ever win. And that's the same thing that happened with Hocevar last year. I think it was Gateway. He was running really well, and it was kind of like out of nowhere. And I was like, he seems cool. Wears funky hats. I like him. And ever since then, his performance like went up a notch, but he can't fucking win. Like,
Well, being on the Hemrick path's not terrible. That means
No, it's not. That means he's going to win the championship. So that's cool for him.
Xfinity Series champion, Carson
Yeah, or
Hocevar.
maybe Truck. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, he's finding everywhere. I mean, we saw him at Bristol.
Yeah.
Lost it there right at the death to Bid Road.
Something about being in the 42 car. Once Kyle Larson got out of the 42, he did well. Once Ross Chastain got out of the 42, he did well. I'm telling you, man, something to do with that damn number.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Yeah, I mean, he tonight or the other night, I mean, he was running good, had one of the best trucks. I don't think he really had anything for John Hunter, but definitely could have given him a run for his money. And they had a bad pit stop, put him back to 8th, and he was, had to fight back from that. And, they're on that late restart. Noah Lewis got a good interview with Carson on that late after the race, and he talked about that late restart with 2 to go or whatever, where what was going to happen is Ross's teammate was on the outside lane behind John Hunter. Carson was front row, and what was going to happen is if John Hunter jumped, Ross was going to let Carson in on the top because the bottom had just been nowhere. What?
Hands away from table.
Oh, that was the worst way you could have told me that.
I don't care.
But yeah, and what happened, Ross, like the car just died, or the truck just died on him. Yeah. And so Carson never really had that shot. John Hunter got a good restart, got a good launch, and Carson Hocevar's apparently what he said to Noah that his something electrical in the car died going to the front stretch, going into 1. And he said before that, he said, what did he say? He's like, now I know how Daniel Hemrick feels.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he said that he was, he's kind of had the Dale Jr. mindset of like, what's going to happen next anytime he's coming close to these wins. Yeah. And he, another banger of a quote, he said, I was going to drive it into turn 3 until I saw God, he was like, I was going to Carl Edwards that bitch in there. Which is cool. Carson's a good kid. I like Carson. He's got a great personality. He wears funky hats, like I said. And he's tall as hell, too. I don't know if anyone knows that. And you feel for him. Yeah, you feel for him, man, because it's like, just kind of like Hemrick, man. Everything that can go wrong goes wrong for him. And he's in decent equipment in Nice Motorsports, not in fantastic equipment. We saw him get that team run good with Ross, but
Ross.
Well, yeah, and we haven't really seen him run fantastic since. They're kind of a B-level truck team, and he's taking them to the top. So he couldn't get it done. John Hunter did. I didn't realize this was John Hunter's first one of the year. I guess I just didn't think about it.
Well, yeah, because they were making a big deal about him not winning this year yet.
Yeah, he was another one. He's been up there all year, it seems like, and just couldn't get it done.
He influenced the outcome of a different race, but yeah.
Don't even get me started. Yeah, John Hunter won the race. Oh, dude, I forgot about that. They threw a fucking beer at him.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Dude, what a fucking moron.
Apparently they found that guy too.
Yeah. Good for them. Because dude, that came bounced off the bed of the truck. And John Hunter was like, holy shit. Like,
yeah. I don't understand why people feel the need to throw shit at drivers.
Yeah. I don't know. I know. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't get it. I can't stand Joe Logano, and I hated that move. I didn't think for 2 seconds about throwing anything at the guy.
No. It's different, if it's Talladega and Jeff Gordon got given the win when he didn't win and they threw
got one of those cars up there.
Yeah, and they threw trash on the track while he's doing his burnout. But to do it while, and this is an argument to be made, we need to stop doing these fucking front stretch interviews. They're fucking stupid. Like, they're so stupid. Between the fucking thing, the Let's Go Brandon bullshit, and then this, is that not proof enough that you need to not do these front stretch interviews anymore?
Apparently not.
I fucking really, dude. They're stupid. Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of all I had to say for the truck race. Anything else?
No, it's a truck race at Darlington.
Yeah, it was the best truck race at Darlington I've seen in a while.
Yeah, for what that's worth, it was a lot better than the ones we've been to.
Oh my god, dude!
Past couple of years,
both of them have just been. I fell asleep during that one last year.
The 2021, I think we were just so excited to be at the track.
Yeah,
that it was just like, I'll take it. But 2021, I think we all about fell asleep. It was terrible.
Yeah, I took a good nap and I was like, damn, we're still under caution. No, buddy, this is a different caution.
Oh, and that's man. No, we're not even making that. Buddy goes, we're still under caution, and I'm like, it's a different caution, dumbass. He's like, oh, okay.
Well, how the fuck was I supposed to know? I was asleep.
You had sunglasses on. I didn't know if you were asleep or what. I was just like, is he dead? Oh, there he is. He's alive.
Yeah. Moving on to the Xfinity race, which is normally a pretty good show at Darlington. This one didn't disappoint. We saw some bangers, throwbacks. Josh Berry's obviously. We talked about that a little bit in the Big Pod. I like this. I like it. Yeah, I like this name we got going on, Big Pod.
We're gonna have to start every episode with this is the Big Pod, big small boy Parker.
Josh Berry's was good. Ty Dillon's was good. There's a couple Earnhardt throwbacks with Allgaier and Clements.
Yeah.
Let's see. Reddick's was good, even though it's been done, I feel like 3 or 4 times before.
Yeah. Ty Gibbs's was good.
Yeah. Yeah. That was really good.
Yeah, doing the Bobby Allison Coke car is kind of like why even bother? They did it perfectly with Tony Stewart like 6 years ago. And
well, and that's the thing. We've seen this a couple of times with people who have done throwbacks that have already been done before. Typically, they're doing it again when it was already done like the best it could have been done.
Yeah.
So
it'd be like doing the Dale Earnhardt Goodwrench car after RCR did it on the 3 car.
Yeah, or like now someone doing the Exalta, the Rainbow car or the Flames car.
Yeah.
Like it,
Don't even bother.
Yeah, exactly. It was cool. It was good looking. They tried, but yeah, I mean, you can't top another swing and a miss though was the 6.
I vaguely even remember.
It was Ryan Vargas, and he did a throwback to Jeff Gordon Pepsi Busch car.
Oh yeah, I do remember that now.
Yeah, that one was a big swing and a miss. It's hard to do a good throwback unless you have the sponsor and shit. I mean, they tried to do like a sort of Pepsi logo, but it was a plain blue car. Like,
yeah, that like out of all the Pepsi cars you could have done, like that one,
yeah,
that's probably the worst one you could do without actually having Pepsi on board.
Yeah, Ryan Williams needs a damn raise. That 7 car was spot on. The 8 was fantastic. The 1 looked really good. The 9, great throwback to his Talladega win. Yeah, I don't know. Next year, I saw someone tweet that they should do Dale Jr.'s fucking Daytona 500 win. Someone made a render of that for Josh Berry, from his cool Budweiser one.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it looked really good. The render looked really good. Ryan Williams liked my retweet when I tweeted at him, so nice. Maybe I'll do it. And Justin Allgaier, do the fucking Dale Earnhardt Peter Max throwback.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, thank you. I'm trying to think of some of these other Xfinity ones. I don't really remember.
For those listening on audio only, we were giving the death stare to Justin Allgaier.
I think they got it by the dramatic pause. I don't think you had to explain that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I should have said
Frank.
dramatic pause.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. Frank. Oh yeah, I brought Frank and Manny to the Xfinity race. Manny, you guys have seen him before. Frank
and Manfred.
Yeah, Frank. Frank's had a lot of ideas. He's a loyal viewer of the pod. He went to his first race at Darlington. Absolutely loved it. He went to the Xfinity race, and he picked a favorite driver. Oh, I just hit the mic there. He picked Timmy Hill,
the Intimidator.
The Intimidator. Yeah, he picked him because he was running in the back and he liked his car. He was doing another one of I think it was a Ricky Craven, or maybe it was a Jeff Gordon throwback too. Like an old DuPont Busch car, I can't remember. But yeah.
Oh, I do remember that car. Yeah. That was a cool one. Yeah.
We're knocking it out of the park, man. We brought a couple guys to their first race this year.
That makes 4 now between the two of us.
Yeah, I brought Astor,
Manny, Frank.
No, well, Manny came to Bristol last year.
Oh yeah, Manny. I forgot Manny.
Hey, since the pod, we've brought 4 new people to the race, and all of them loved it. Manny's come back 2 more times after that. Frank wants to go back. Astor wants to go back.
Ryan was supposed to be at Darlington. And
he
ate a tequila pepper Saturday night, and he's like, I don't know what I ate last night, but something isn't sitting well with me. I'm like, huh.
Dude,
I wonder what.
I had a moonshine pickle one time, and I don't even like pickles, and those were no joke.
Oh man.
No, yeah.
Ironically, the reason I was so fucked up on Saturday night was because I had some moonshine.
Oh man, you gotta have some shine, man. Put some hair on your peaches. JRM is dominating the Xfinity series. They've won the last 3 races with Noah at Talladega, Josh at Dover, and Allgaier at Darlington. Allgaier just popped my headphone out. Broke a year-long winless streak by winning at Darlington. What was I going to say? You had to start in the back.
We need to get Uncle Sam in
Victory Lane. Need to get Uncle Sam in Victory Lane, man. Hey, what's the next for Kansas?
Well, you see Sam down in Kansas.
Xfinity racing this weekend?
I assume. I don't really know though.
I don't know if they are or not. I can't remember either. Anyway, Google it. Justin Allgaier had to come from the back. He had a battery go bad like before the race even started. Started in the back, and dude, I said it like 20 laps in the race. I'm like, 7 cars gonna win.
It certainly looked that way very early.
Yeah, I mean, he was mowing them down. Like, it was no contest. The 9 looked good, but no one was as good as that 7 car all race. You figured it out yet?
No, they do not run again until Texas.
Okay, so
you see Sam down in Fort Worth.
Down in Fort Worth, we're going to see an Xfinity race, and we'll see a truck race. I think Todd's running that truck race too. I think that was one of the ones. So Bushwhacker will take a week off, and you'll see this for the Xfinity race. But yeah, dude, no one was touching that 7. No one was touching that 7 all race long. So, there were points where it looked like the 9 might have a little bit better car, but once he got back out in front, there was no catching him.
Yeah, they should have just let the 8 keep his spot because he was going to lose it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, dude, that was, Josh. At first, it looked like Allgaier may have spun the tires a little bit, but unfortunately. Yeah, Josh, he jumped her pretty good there.
He sucked her a little too hard, bud.
Yeah, he didn't argue it neither. He pulled right in. I was like, I got excited, and then he pulled in. I was like, oh man, Josh. That sucks. I want to see that car win. That would have been cool. Yeah. Ty Gibbs is not untouchable. This is news. I'm
shocked.
I am also shocked because I fully expected him to blow everybody away all year.
I expected him to have how many races have we run? 9, 10?
Yeah, something like that.
I expected him to have 9 wins.
I didn't expect that.
No, not
but
really, but not quite. But 3, if you'd have told me he only won 3 by now, I would have been like,
yeah, I could have. Yeah, and especially because like he was contested pretty hard at Richmond. Atlanta was a super speedway race, and he kind of made a late move to win that. He wasn't really the dominant car.
yeah.
So I mean, he hasn't been as good as I thought he was gonna be.
Well, I mean, they were the dominant car at Martinsville. It only took overtime for that to not happen.
Oh yeah,
for them.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
So there's one.
Yeah, but still, I thought they'd be a little bit. I fully expected Ty Gibbs to run away with this win, even as good as as strong as Jerem had been, and at Darlington and been lately. I thought Ty was going to run away with it because he was so good here last year.
Yeah.
And didn't he have a speeding penalty or something?
2.
But yeah, and
he was so good he couldn't keep the foot off the throttle on pit lane.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. And yeah, he wasn't really anywhere at Darlington. He ran top 5, back half of top 5, top 10, but he wasn't like, yeah. So this will be interesting because I thought it was his championship to lose, and I wouldn't give it to him right now. I'd almost give it to Gregson the way he's running.
I mean, I guess we'll see. I think
it's going to be a duel for sure.
Those two are more likely to take each other out at Phoenix than actually win the race. But
yeah, I think Josh, if they get some momentum going, I think they'll be good. Even Sam Mayer, man, Sam Mayer's looked good. He had a couple of rough runs there, but once he's gotten things straightened out, he's started to put some good runs together. And then Allgaier's he's always there.
Yeah,
but yeah, it was interesting. I think I'll make a Final Four prediction right now just for the shit of it. That's not for the hell of it.
The shots and goggles.
For shots and goggles. I think it'll probably be the 3. No, there's 4 JRM. Fuck. I don't know. I was going to say the 3 JRM cars and Ty Gibbs, but no, all 4 of them, you can make an argument for them. I don't know.
I would say definitely one will miss. And unfortunately, I feel like it's probably Sam.
Yeah, I think it'll be Sam. But I don't know, man. I think by the second half of the year, I think Sam might could pick it up because, I mean, he's running. He's solid. He's solid.
If Sam picks it up, I feel like Josh might be the guy out.
Yeah, I think it'll be Jerem versus Ty Gibbs.
Yeah.
And
that's likely.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else.
Yeah, who even else would be in that?
I mean, Brandon Jones, not really.
Riley Herbst had a few good weeks. I don't see that continuing.
No, I don't. No. I mean, the 2 RCR cars, they haven't really been anywhere. Dude, yeah. Oh my God, Colleague. Dude, Colleague has been nowhere.
Yeah, I think
Allmendinger won that one race. And then, even Chris Rice, man, apparently he was pretty PO'd after Darlington.
Yeah.
Hemrick was nowhere. Hemrick ran like fucking 20th.
Yeah.
He's a defending champion. He's done nothing this year.
Yeah. I keep forgetting he's in the race. Every time I see the 11 car, I'm like, who? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you said it. You said Hemrick's either never going to lose again or never going to win again. It's looking like he's never going to win again.
Well, he's definitely lost already, so I'm already right.
Yeah. Colleague has been nowhere.
Yeah, I mean,
for most of it. I mean, Allmendinger
even at Talladega
has definitely been there.
They weren't like there at Talladega. I mean, like Allmendinger had a chance at the end, but usually it's all of them.
Allmendinger puts himself in position. It's kind of like Harvick has been, where Harvick he'll get those finishes, but he's not running where he finishes. He just minds his P's and Q's and puts them there at the end. And I feel like that's kind of what Allmendinger's doing. He's not really running fantastic, but he's able to put these finishes together just because he's smart. But yeah, I don't know what's up with Colleague right now.
Yeah, but if there was to be one in the Final Four, it would be Allmendinger. I would imagine.
Unless the 11 team figures something out, which you would imagine they will.
Because I mean, they were good last year, and Hemrick was good last year, so I would imagine at some point they'll kind of get it figured out.
Yeah, it'll click. But it's definitely worrisome right now. I don't know. It's Xfinity. I feel like it's not as competitive as it's been in the past, but I feel like we're seeing it'll be a good fight all throughout the rest of the year.
Yeah,
between the guys we do have.
I don't know if it's necessarily less competitive than it has been in the past, or it's just kind of resetting since like Cindric's out for the past couple of years. Cindric's not in there anymore.
Yeah,
and
true.
Briscoe left a couple years ago, so I think maybe it's just kind of resetting itself a little bit.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, and we had the big three there for a while with Custer and Reddick and Briscoe, and then we saw Britt. Yeah, you're right. I don't know.
Tis the ebb and flow of a feeder series.
Yeah, exactly. Before we go, want to give a shout out to Sam Hunt Racing, that 26 car. John Hunter has been in the car a couple times this year, and they damn near won this race. Yeah. And Tyler Reddick was riding the 48 car in replacement for Jade Buford. Both of those teams, I think they've shown that they have speed and they can run well. But I think putting an experienced guy in John Hunter and then a Cup guy in Reddick is really what they need to take their team to the next level. And I think when they do put an Xfinity guy back in it, they'll be that much better.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw John Hunter nearly win. We've seen him run top 5 several times in that car. And then Reddick, he stayed out and was running pretty good there. And then blew a tire or hit the wall and then blew a tire and they didn't get it finished. But yeah, that's I feel like those teams maybe the next year or two are going to be some new teams up there battling with JRM, McCulloch, and all those guys. Yeah. But any last words? Seth?
I thought we had a good Xfinity race for sure. Trucks was better than normal, and I definitely enjoyed the Xfinity race. I was glad to be watching it from my house because I was tired as balls. So
I was glad to be watching it from the stands. I had a fun time. I'm glad we're bringing people to the racetrack and they're enjoying it.
We didn't even talk about Chase Elliott not running the race.
Oh yeah! Oh, that was the best part. Yeah, no. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, yeah, Chase. So Chase, he was supposed to run the 88 car for JRM this weekend in the Xfinity race. It was going to be his only start, and then Byron and Larson both running 2 races later. And qualifying got rained out. That car doesn't have enough points, and he missed the race. And the comment section after that was comedy gold. Dude, what are these people think? People were like, they're like, just add 2 more spots. It's nothing. I'm like, what? Just ruin the legitimacy of anything here. And they're like, oh, they called too early. I'm like, they always call qualifying.
Yeah.
And
they never try very hard to get qualifying in if they can't do it right away.
No. And they were like, oh, he's a past champion. That's not how that works anymore. Oh my God, dude.
Well, even I asked that question, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's like, they're going to put him in the car at another race, I feel.
Yeah. They're going to put him in the car in another race.
Yeah.
Napa's already paid for that. They're going to do it.
Napa's not on the car, Seth.
They're on the quarter panel and they're on the deck lid. Yes, they are.
I don't think
they paid money to put their logo on that part of the car. They will be in a race at some point.
I get. Yeah.
That is how money works.
I guess. I think if they don't do it, I think you need to buy that shirt that says Elliott, Larson, Byron. If Elliott doesn't run.
I might,
Oh man,
I might get it anyway.
That'd be the ultimate Chase Elliott Mickey Mouse shirt.
Just wear it every time Chase like wins a fucking race at Road America or some bullshit.
Oh man, yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I do feel bad for some people that might have like bought tickets to the Xfinity race solely to just see Chase run, and they.
Well, like I know if this happened at Martinsville and Junior got snubbed, like we would have been pissed off.
Oh yeah, it would have been yeah. So I do have sympathy for that, but some of these people, man, they're ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Like just Chase. Sorry, I had to get that in there. Yeah, no,
I'm wearing a Napa
shirt,
that. So
yeah, I forgot about that, man. That was funny. That was funny.
That was one of my major laughs of the weekend. That and then Chase's Cup throwback, which
dude, Chase had a rough weekend.
He did well, yeah, he got a top 5 finish in the Cup race, but yeah.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I mean,
other than that,
leading up to it, God, I mean, he missed the Xfinity race. He wrecked in Cup practice. He ruined his throwback.
Yeah. Well, Hendrick ruined his throwback by being lazy, but yes.
Yeah. If he had gotten like DNQ'd, like it would have just icing on the cake. Chase Elliott, no good.
You mean DQ'd? He did DNQ once.
He did DNQ, yeah. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. I can't believe I forgot about that. That was amazing. Yeah. I met Ron Hornaday at the truck race, or not the truck race, the Xfinity race. Forgot to say that.
Cool.
Nice guy. Miss Ron. We love Ron.
Good old Ron ruin your day.
No. Ron always make my day.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
That's like the one Jimmy Spencer
He's the best.
Why do you like Ron Hornaday? He's the best.
Well,
Big Ron.
Big Ron Mosley, man. Yep, that's been Bushwhacker. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It has returned. Now we're going to take another week off from it. But we'll be back for the Texas two-step.
But in the meantime,
it's
time
for a Buddy Pulley Safari. We're here at Darlington Raceway, and we're here standing in front of the world famous, and by world famous, I mean Darlington famous minnow pond. This is the reason Darlington Raceway is shaped the way it is. This is the reason turn 3 and 4, well, what is now turns 3 and 4, what used to be turns 1 and 2, is shaped the way it is because the owner of this property, when they were building the track, said, look, you can build your big old racetrack over there, but you're not moving my damn minnow pond. Motherfucker, he was stubborn as hell, and they didn't move the minnow pond, and now the minnow pond still sits here today. Now, we have reoccurring guest, Ryan Mosley. He's going to go and swim in the minnow pond. That's right. Yeah. So it's going to be great. Ryan, I don't know what's in that minnow pond. Probably the world famous, and by world famous, I mean Darlington famous STD called the Darlington. It's probably in there, so you're probably going to get that.
Okay.
So like last week at Talladega, or a couple weeks ago at Talladega, you're going to have to get tested.
Okay.
Okay? All right, cool. We'll go. Anyway, Ryan's going to swim in the minnow pond. This is Big Motor, Small Blade from Darlington Raceway. Starts right now. She's hot as hell. All right, so obviously y'all saw that fence. I can't really get through the fence. So we came over here to the Darlington Swamp. And, you know, it occurred to me that I didn't know what was in a minnow pond, and Seth informed me that minnows would be in the minnow pond. So I'm gonna take this here camera, and we're gonna find some minnows for you. This is real, authentic safariing. All right, I don't know if y'all could see it. There's some all in there. Is this camera waterproof, Seth? No. Okay. Seth says the camera is not waterproof, so we'll give this back to him. I hope you guys enjoyed. So. Swampy. Look, it's Gravedigger right there. That's what Kevin's racing today. How you doing, ma'am? I like your jacket. Yeah. Look at her jacket. Oh, Ricky Rudd or Ricky Craven? Both. A little bit both. Don't touch my beer. That's a lot more effective than don't tread on me. Dude, we're on a fucking roll, man. We got the Herminator on the podcast. Kenny Wallace right here. What you say? What's up, Kenny? Woo! Yeah, I know, right? What you think about Throwback weekend? He loves it. Man, Kenny, big fan of throwbacks. Nobody's doing a throwback to you, right? Yeah, Kenny would know you sucked. But, I mean, you're a great TV personality. He was a lot more talkative on Speed Channel. We almost got shot talking to the cardboard cutout of Kenny Wallace because we said it was cardboard. It's actually plywood. David Land is the reason this race is going to rain out today. We're here with our friends. We're not going to say where we know them from. But what's your name, sir?
Clyde Torkel.
Hold on. You said what?
Clyde Torkel.
Clyde Torkel. That's a government name?
That's the Chicken Pit sponsor.
Chicken Pit. That is the Chicken Pit sponsor. Were you on the Chicken Pit?
I was a head tire remover.
Head tire remover. Okay, got you. All right, Stoker Race, man, he won. He won that damn race. That was all you.
Until he got all caught up in the women, you know. He got a little distracted there.
Yeah, well, Tim Richmond was the same way. I mean, he had a good run while it lasted. Yeah.
I don't know where all my fans are going. They're all running off.
Yeah, everybody's running away. They see the camera and they run away. We got my sir here in the Dale Jarrett shirt. We can't say your name, right?
That's right.
Can't say your name.
Can't say the name.
Yeah. You gonna drive the truck?
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna drive the truck.
That's what we like to hear. People love the truck. High Noon Sun Sips. What the hell is High Noon? Huh?
Them too.
Them two? Who do they sponsor?
All of them.
All of them.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Got you. So you're Toyota. Her rent is due today. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do about that. But from what I see, the bull stops here. They don't let no bull through here. I mean, you see this liquor cabinet they got back here. Kathy approves. You see the liquor cabinet back here is great.
This guy's got an ankle monitor on over here.
This guy, he's got an ankle monitor on right here. Oh, okay. All right. So what's the deal with this ankle monitor we got? Are you gonna interview it?
No, nobody testified. I'm just wearing it. I don't know.
Nobody testified. He's just wearing it. It's a fashion statement. I got the throwback gear. He's got the ankle monitor. It's kind of the same concept, right? Yeah. All right. So who's gonna win tonight?
It's gonna be Chris Buescher.
Chris Buescher. Okay. Who?
I don't know.
Earnhardt. Jeffrey Earnhardt's gonna win, Seth. That is. Mom thinks it means Daniel Suarez. Of course it does. Who's gonna win today? Stuart Haas guy?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Briscoe.
Which one?
Briscoe.
Briscoe. So not Harvick?
No, not Harvey. Briscoe.
Seth, hop the fence. That's the whitest man alive. There you go. We have been summoned. We have been summoned by whoever the hell you guys are. What's up? What's going on? Yeah. Y'all having a good time here, dog? Look at this motherfucker. Yeah. What's up, man? What's your name?
Timothy.
Timothy.
Yes.
Why are you here at the racetrack today?
Come to watch Bubba Wallace, baby. Woo!
You came to watch Bubba Wallace. What about you, sir?
Same thing, man. Bubba Wallace.
All right. Raise hell, praise Dale.
Every day of the week.
Get the hat. Get the hat, Seth. Get the hat. Get the hat with this man. Raise hail, praise Dale. That's all we're about. Yes. I like your jacket, sir.
Oh, vintage, sir.
Vintage. Yeah, we love your granddaddy's jacket.
That's right.
This is their first time at the
Young Mike's. So we always find Mike's at the racetrack. Your first time at the race. What do you think so far?
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Yeah. Who's gonna win today?
Kyle Larson.
What's your favorite dinosaur? This man, he's putting $100 on Kyle Larson to win today. What's your favorite dinosaur?
I don't like dinosaurs.
This man doesn't like dinosaurs, Seth. Ha.
Richest man in the group.
Richest man in the group. Flash the money. Flash. Young money. Young money. This is a real young money.
This is a real young YouTuber, boy. You know what?
Yeah. Show me the money. Show me the Winston. This man has the Winston million in his jacket pocket right now. How you doing, man? Yeah? You excited for the race today? Who's gonna win?
Bubba Wallace.
Fuck Logano?
Fuck Logano.
Fuck
Willie
Logano.
fucking B.
Whoa! It's been a while.
Apparently.
What's your name, bud?
I'm TJ.
TJ? It's your first time in Darlington?
No, this is like my third or fourth time, man. I watch this shit religiously, man.
My man, we love to hear it. We love to hear it. I know you know our friends. What about this race? What?
Dude, stage 1 was fucking sick, dude. When the sun beamed down on turn 1 and 2, dude, that shit was slipping, sliding, dude. Action, dude. Willie B almost had it. Joey Logano, ridge break, fucking took the race. Hey, that's okay, man. Willie B, best Chevy in the game, dude. What do y'all think?
ZZ Top called. He wants his beard back. He gave me shit for my Fu Manchu.
Coke 600 in 2017.
This man. Hey.
Hey, that was a great performance. Hey, I'm back. Fuck Logano, dude. Fuck Logano. Hey, give me my shirt. Give me my shirt.
This man said,
Yes,
sir.
He said Kyle Busch.
Look here, Kyle. If you're listening, you don't freaking leave your car in the middle of pit lane, crying like a little baby.
Kyle Busch at Darlington, this track.
Oh, fantastic. This is my favorite. It's one of my favorite shirts right here.
Oldroad.com.
Fuck Logano. Okay, so we're trying to figure out what the name is his channel. All right, what you got? Give me one.
William, you show me your butthole. That was out of fucking context. Name a syllable.
What's a syllable?
A-E-I-O-U.
That's a vowel.
Shit. I guess South Park was right on the NASCAR episode.
You Earnhardt, you're now full board tonight.
I'm dipping Vagisail.
You will wear my shirt that says I got my ass eaten by the lady in black.
Absolutely.
Thank you. That's all I needed. My life is complete.
Mr. Runner-Up.
Mr. Runner-Up, Mark Martin. But it's representing Mr. Hack, Alex Bowman.
Short track racing. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, Willie B. Oh, shit.
Where were we racing to exactly?
Where are they going?
I don't know.
I got the camera now. This is wild. I've never had the camera before. Sir, we run a YouTube channel. You got a minute for an interview? Sir. All right, cool. All right. Hey, buddy, Big Motor, Small Blade. Seth with Big Motor, Small Blade. How you doing?
I'm fine, I guess. Joey Logano is a prick, and I hope he dies.
This is why he's behind the camera most of the time. He says shit like that. Brian, what did you think of the race?
Definitely different. I will say that. For first time being at Darlington, okay. Logano though, I mean.
Solid. Sunglasses.
Oh my.
Tilt those glasses at a 90-degree angle and say that's just Darlington track racing.
He should have got the fucking race today. But fucking Joey Logano's a spoiled little bitch.
So, it's Buddy Pulley Safari here at late night at Darlington. Oh, my bad. I didn't give you enough slack there, Seth. We're here with Bailey and Austin. We saw Bailey at the Bristol Dirt Race for the Outlaws.
Yeah.
Yeah?
sprint cars and World Late Models on the infield
Oh,
after the race.
That was a good time. Good time.
Great time, man.
We met Larson together. Like it was a bonding experience.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. Got to meet Kyle Larson, get a couple pictures with him. Shame he didn't run better in the race, man.
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah, he thought he did okay.
Yeah,
he said 2 flat. Yeah. Austin, you having a good time out here, man?
Oh heck yeah, man! Just living the dream. Lady in Black here. Got into the infield. Got to see some cars first time, and got to see a hell of a race too. So
you had credentials to get in the infield, right? Yeah.
Oh, that's what they say, man. This jacket's my credentials right here. This will get me in anywhere around here. So that and a cold beer.
That's all you need. You need a Jamie McMurray jacket and a cold beer to get into the infield. That's all.
Just act like you own the place, man. You're in.
That's right, Seth? Sure. Babe, what'd you think of the race, man?
Dude, it was dope as hell, man. I'm ashamed to see Kyle Larson go out early in the race, and I mean, it was crazy though because only about like 20 cars finished the race. It seemed like about half the field wrecked. It looked like Daytona or Talladega out there, man. The way we saw like 3 or 4 cars blow up too.
Two Hendrick cars, which is crazy. They were saying that's the first time since since 9 years or something like that.
03 at Michigan, I think, was the last time. 13, 13 was the last time 2 Hendrick cars blew up, lost the motor.
I don't know.
Not a good day for them.
It could be. They were also talking about, a lot of marbles getting up underneath the car and like lighting that. BJ McLeod we saw caught on fire.
We were talking about that last week.
So yeah, maybe the rubber up underneath there got on fire. Who knows, man? They got to sort it out. New track. They haven't come to a track this abrasive, it seems like. So they're still trying to figure out these cars pretty clearly.
Yeah, I mean, it was cold today too. So like, I can't even imagine the tire fall off whenever we come back here for the playoffs when it's hot as hell.
Yeah,
man, it was cold today, but like, dude.
Why the hell was it so cold? All right.
Windy as all hell.
Before we go, what was your favorite throwback?
Favorite throwback. It's got to be a tie between the 1 and the 99. The Daniel Suarez, Ross Chastain throwback to Motegi, Japan. I'm pronouncing that and butchering that name. But the Japan, a little bit butchered. Yeah, dude, those cars look so good. And then second place, I got to give to the 42 and the 43. Man, those cars look good as hell.
Underrated for sure.
Man.
What about you, Austin?
Yeah, if I can't go with Trackhouse, man, I got to go with Corey LaJoy. The stacking Pindies 777 looks real good. That little purple and pink looks good.
Approved having 3 numbers on that car.
So, I just wish they put the numbers in the middle, man, for these paint schemes. They did throw it off, and there's been a lot of talk about that with the numbers pushed up. Come on, NASCAR, let's be a little bit more lenient. Slide those numbers back. Let them look real like the old school paint schemes. But
I heard it was the race teams that were the ones that decided. It was the owners and the managers and stuff. The sponsors. Money talks. Yeah, money talks.
Let's
hell yeah.
slide one race, guys. Come on.
Let's slide. Sid, you want to say something?
Car, that son of a bitch ran good. It's a beautiful car.
43 car.
43 car. Yeah, man. Cousin Doug.
Right here.
Personally, I'm a 43 man. Go Richard Petty. I'm old school.
He waved the flag today.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
Hey, we love
race.
We seen Richard Petty down there by his car, man. That was thrilling.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
To been with these guys right here at this race.
But I got his autograph the last time he ran for the pole at Charlotte.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Back before y'all started.
Bow down to Sid here. Sid. Wow. Hey, guys, been a hell of a race. I'm glad we could come by and say what's up, man.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Chase Elliott's autograph today.
Yeah, man. Snuck on pit road. Got Chase
Chase is nice. I've met Chase a couple times.
He's cool.